In this week's episode of The Enthusiast, I found something so rare, it's still in its box. Yes, you are seeing this right now. We've got a new mail call coming to you on the channel, on The Enthusiast, and so much more. What could be in this box? What could be in it? I do not know. I do not know. I'm not doing this for like click and bait stuff, but I seriously don't know. All I do know is so much more in this week's episode. Few publications this week have released the Phantom issue number 2017. I've got it right here and we're going to have a look at it in a couple of seconds. So the Phantom issue number 2017 is titled The Secret of Polymorphs. The Secret of Polymorphs. It's polymorphs. I don't know what polymorphs is, but this is this week's comic book from Few Publications. Look at that amazing looking cover done by Jason Paulos. It's really, really cool. And that was the front cover. This is the back cover, and it also has Hunter's Prey Part 4. This time it has Part 4. Last time I thought it had Part 4, but it actually had Part 3. But this time it has Part 4. Yes, we're off to a great start this week on The Enthusiast. It's so good. Okay, it's 36 pages, this comic book, as they all are. And the next comic book to come out is on sale on the 19th of March, 2026. It's issue number 2018, Arms, Trafficking, and Hunter's Prey, Part 5. I'll show you the inside of where that actually says it. It says it down the bottom left. It says it. We'll have a little close-up as well. And if you haven't already read this comic book, that is the first page just there. Brad, no spoilers! Rest in peace. Rest in peace if people haven't already read that first story. Well, you can't really go much off it, Brad, because you've only showed one page. Oh, hang on a second, I can show more. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'll be spoiling myself and I'll be spoiling the viewers. We don't want to be doing that, Brad. But anyways, that was issue 2017, out right now at news agencies across Australia and on the phantomcomic.com.au website. Also, we got 2 copies of that book, because one of these copies is going to be donated to the Leigh Falk Bengala Explorers Club, the dinner that gets hosted, as well as when Supernova Sydney is on. This year I'm going to be probably donating a heap of different Phantom comic books. I'm going to be donating comic books, but I'm probably going to be buying 2 of each comic book that comes out up until, I think, June this year. So we're going to be, Phantom Cave is going to be donating some Phantom comic books to the LFM-BEC dinner this year. If you haven't already heard, this is where you're going to hear it. But we're going to be buying 2 of each comic book for the next couple of months, and then we're going to be donating those comic books to the Phantom dinner that gets held in Sydney each year. And also, I finished the 2026 Phantom Annual as well, and that a review of that comic book will also be coming out really, really soon on the channel. We'll also obviously be having a review of Secret of Polymorphs coming out on the channel very, very soon. Once I read it, there will be a review of issue number 2016, Dark Smoke over Bengala. That will be coming to the channel really, really soon. And we'll also have issue number 4 from Mad Cave Studios, the Phantom series. This comic book, there will be a review of it up on the channel very, very soon. And I think they will probably be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Thank you for still watching this episode and watching our YouTube channel. It's been going off. It has been going off, hasn't it? It's been going off. We got like over 3,000 views in a 48-hour time period. So thank you for watching Phantom Cave reviews. I cannot do it without you, and it would not be the same without you. So thank you for all of your support. And coming up on this week's show, we've got the In the Publishers news. New King's Watch Phantom comic from Mythos Editorial. Yes, King's Watch Phantom comics are headed to Brazil. And we've got a new Defenders of the Earth omnibus book by Mad Cave Studios, and Phantom Cave reviews Rare Mail Call. Yes, we're going to see what's in that box down here really soon on the Enthusiast. And in this week's Publishers news, Mythos Editorial will be bringing out a new comic book King's Watch storyline to Brazilian Phantom fans. The cover will be up on your screen right now, and in the new book is titled King's Watch Defensores da Terra, and in English it translates to King's Watch Defenders of the Earth. And the book will be released this month in March, so that's going to be really cool. Brazilian Phantom fans are finally going to be able to read, if they haven't already read it in English, they're now going to be reading it in their own Brazilian Portuguese language over there in Brazil, and that is going to be really exciting for Brazilian Phantom fans. The new book will feature 164 full color pages. The cover is up on your screen right now. It is done by Mark Lemming and Jordan Boyd, and the cover was originally published in issue 5 from the original series by Dynamite Entertainment. I guess I can't really get over different publishers, using different covers from the original series and bringing it into the new day. And I think what is also cool, the different details that they've got on the cover. They've got the 90th anniversary logo down in the right-hand corner. They've got the Dynamite logo, and they've also got their own Mythos Editorial logo as well. We'll have little close-up views of what they look like up on your screen right now of each single one. And yeah, I think that is really cool. I think that's a really neat looking trick. You can watch my show, The Enthusiast, is everywhere. The Enthusiast is practically everywhere, where the passion for the Phantom doesn't waver. New episodes weekly on Tuesdays, but really it's been going any other day of the week other than Tuesday. And I will also be putting a link to the podcast in the description down below. Also, in this week's Publishers news, we're not stopping there, we keep on going. Mad Cave Studios will be bringing out a new book for their Defenders of the Earth comic book series. But this time, the series will be published as an omnibus book. Yes, a really big book filled with all of the stories from the new series that was started a few years ago by the American publisher. The book is scheduled to come out later this year and has 304 full color pages. The book also combines the two Defenders of the Earth series, new and even newer comic book series that was started just recently. The first issue of this even newer series came out last year. For the Defenders of the Earth Dark Dynasty series will also be contained in this omnibus book. So you're not just getting one series, you're getting two series, and it's even new and newer comic books from Mad Cave Studios. That is that's the best tagline I've came up with probably this year. It's the best, I would reconcile. And the cover up on your screen right now, the cover is done by the legendary Jim Calafiore. And you can now get 14% off. Yes, I still may be full of myself, but you can get 14% off on all things Hermes Press with the code Enthusiast2022, all in one word. Whether you are looking for something new to read, I've been reading a lot of Phantom comics, and one of the things that I've been reading really recently is that obviously this is I I didn't plan this. I wanted to read it for quite a while. A couple of years ago, Hermes Press put out a new book, and it was to reprint the DC Phantom comic books, and they did 3 volumes, and I'm currently reading volume 1, and they will also, those comic books and those books, we'll be reviewing them, and they'll be up on the channel really soon. But also, if you already need to try and find some new Phantom comics for you to read on an afternoon after a hard day's work, there's always something for you to find at Hermes Press today. Yes, like, I didn't plan to say that within the Hermes Press stuff, but hey, I'm reading it at the moment. It's relatable, and here we are. If you already haven't guessed, you can still find it at Hermes Press. Yes! Okay, we come to the most anticipated thing on this episode. We come to Phantom Cave Reviews Rare Mail Call. It doesn't happen that all often. This week on the Enthusiast, Phantom Cave Reviews has just got something so rare. It is so rare, there's not many of them being made. It's a Phantom Cave Reviews Rare Mail Call, and that's the thing that's not being made that often. And without further delay, we have added the new to the new collection. We have added a box. But what is inside of that box? Well, let's go in and have a look. Take this box and just yeet it. So what was in that box? Well, without any further delay, we have added to the collection a new Phantom figurine. But it's not any Phantom figurine. Oh, I better show it. We have added Aristocrat Phantom Poking Machine figurine. Yes, yours truly has one. Yeah, it's really cool. The story that I've been told is every time a Poking Machine is sold of the Phantom by Aristocrat Gaming, is sold to a casino, a pub, a club, wherever, they receive one of these figurines with the Poking Machine as obviously a say, thank you for buying this and thank you for supporting us. So we're going to give you a little gift. It's also not known how many of these were made, and now it's going into the collection. We're going to have a little bit more of a look at this coming up. And the figurine was also made by Boss Fight Studios. The figurine was made by Boss Fight, and the backing card was put on by Aristocrat Gaming. And that is just, it's really cool. I only just found out, I found about this weeks ago. I've only just got this in. It's literally been like a week and a half since I got this in, and I can't believe I even landed this. I didn't even know, no one knew it was coming out. Only people that knew was like Chronicle Chamber, and they put up a post about it, and now we have one. It's just, I can't believe it, really. I can't believe it. And I'm not gloating about, like, I've got this now and am I going to open it? Well, I might find another one, and then we might do a review of it, see what different is between this one and the Boss Fight Studio stuff. I don't think there will be much of a difference between each other, but we'll pull it out of the plastic and we'll have a look. Not out of the actual container, to speak, but this is where it looks up on the front. That's the figurine there, obviously, and that's the backing card if you can see it. On the back we have, obviously, merchandise promoting the new Poking Machine that came out by Aristocrat Gaming last year, I believe. And yeah, that's where it looks like on the back. There's really not much else I can really show you, because yeah, that's all it is. And I think having stuff like this and also the Poking Machine, yeah, that looks really cool. One of the dreams is if I do find one of these Poking Machines, if I ever go back over to good old Vegas and I find this Poking Machine, you know Brad's gonna play it. Yeah, he's gonna play it, because why not? It's about the Phantom. I'm all about the Phantom, so why not? So yeah, that's what Phantom Cave got in. This is our rare mail call for this week on the Enthusiast. It's our rare mail call this week. And if you enjoy Phantom Cave reviews, and if I find another one of these, we'll have a look at it and pop it open. Brad, that's not medieval. Why are you gonna pop it open? Well, if I find another one, that's what we're gonna do. And as always, you can always find us on YouTube on Phantom Cave Reviews. And what do you think about the King's Watch storyline heading to Brazil? Then subscribe to see more great videos like this. And as always, keep Phantom Cave and you'll see us next week on The Enthusiast.